The worst part about being a people pleaser is that some people don't recognize your behavior as just trying to be nice, and they rather view you as a pushover or someone who just allows things to happen to them because they don't want to stand up for themselves. Now, I, I tend to just let things happen. I don't really put up a fight a lot. I just kind of accept things and then move on. Because a lot of the time, for me at least, it's not really worth putting up a fight or having an argument. I just kind of go, all right, whatever happened, it happened. Um, an example I have is a lot of time at work. I'll have to move around people, or there'll be like moments where very narrow hallways, multiple people trying to walk past each other, and I'll move out of the way. I will always move out of the way first, and I'll say sorry. I'll go, my bad, and I'll rotate and I'll get out of the way. And some people, they swiftly move past so we can get this intersection over with. But some people, they're just kind of a dick about it, you know? And I don't know. I don't know why people are like that. I don't know why people view other people's kindness as something to take advantage of or something to mock. Because in my eyes, the the little things matter. You know, the little things always matter. Excusing yourselves, yeah, like saying you're sorry if you're in someone's way, or noticing someone's struggling with something and you help them out with it. Just small things like that. Those matter to me. Those matter to me a lot. Saying please and sorry, they matter. But some people, they'll see that and they'll either disregard it or make fun of it. And to me, that's really scummy. It's really scummy. I just people at my work, they're very rude to me. They're very rude to me. I don't really talk a lot. I think there was one instance where I like had a conversation about a month ago, but I don't really talk a lot. I just kind of I just do my job, you know? I just go there, I do my job. I don't really talk. I do the dishes, I do whatever. And there are a lot of times where I have to walk around a good amount of the kitchen to go put food away, and people will just stand in my way. I'll go behind, excuse me, behind, and they'll either just look at me and not move, or ignore me and not move, or move really slowly. They're just rude, you know. Like they know I'm coming because I'm not like I'm not going like behind, excuse me. I'm like behind, and no one's making space while I'm holding this fucking big ass pot of hot food, you know. And it's like, why do you guys fucking hate? Like, why do you treat me like I'm a pushover? And it's because I allow it, you know. I allow them to just be rude. I've spoken up a couple times being like, "Hey, can you guys like tell me when you need food so then you don't yell at me whenever you don't have food?" You know what I mean? It's like, or like, "Hey guys, when I call out I'm behind, can y'all fucking move? Like, can you guys do your jobs correctly so I can do my job correctly?" And they'll tell me in the moment, "Oh yeah, we'll get it. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah." And then it will never, nothing will change. So I've I just kind of let things happen, you know, because the more in my eyes, the more I complain, the more problems I will have. But if I just sit there and let it happen and just deal with it, then that's one less argument I have to deal with, you know, and I still get the job done. Like either way, the job is getting done. I just have to deal with like less bullshit. So I've I just started allowing people to just walk all over me, at least at work. And like half the people who are kind of being a dick to me are my bosses. So I can't even like argue with them. I just have to go, okay, okay. Today, my boss was talking to me about how I left early last Friday. Last Friday was Valentine's Day. Now, I had asked her before, I said, hey, can I leave 20, 30 minutes early so I can go to my other job, get there faster, make more tips? Now, she had said no. This was about 11:30. She had said no. It's now 3:30 at this point, and they bring in a new guy. There's three people in there's two people that's supposed to run the kitchen, and there were three at this point because some other dude came in. So now there's two people in the kitchen, and then I'm on dishes, and then they bring in a fourth guy to start training on my station. So once I finished my dishes at like 4 o'clock, I couldn't do anything because there was a guy on my station being trained. So I asked my boss, my other boss, I said, hey, I see you're training this guy. I have nothing to do since you're on my station and I finished everything else. Can I go? Because all I would have done is just stand around, literally just stand. Or I could go to my other job faster and make more money on Valentine's Day and get tips. He said yes. So then I left, right? And I explained that to my boss. I looked her in the eyes, I said, yeah, you guys, you brought in more people and I had nothing to do because I finished all my work. So I asked to leave, was given permission, and then I left. And she looked me in the eyes and goes, you only care about your other job. You don't care about this job. Like, a little bit, yeah. I mean, you guys are all assholes to me. And like I haven't done anything to y'all, you know what I mean? I'd understand it if like I was rude at work or if I was like bad at my job or something. And like you know what I mean? Like I'd understand it if these people were rude to me for a reason, but they're just fucking dicks. Like and that's just how people some people are. Sometimes it's there's not a reason as to why someone's just being an asshole. That's just them. That's how they exist, you know? She tells that to me, and I just look her in the eyes. I go, "Mm, a little bit, yeah. I mean, a little bit. I don't know." And then she was complaining about some other day. She was complaining about the Monday video I did about the Monday before that, where I get to work and no one else got there, and how I was locked out of the building for like 20, 30 minutes. And she was mad that I went home. And I told her, I said, well, you guys don't won't give me a key and no one else showed up and I know you're not going to adjust my timesheet cuz you don't do that. So I'm going to go home. Like they don't respect me at all. They don't it's not even a respect thing. They're just assholes to me all the time. But I just allow that to happen. Because I didn't want to start any arguments. I didn't want to start any discourse. I just wanted to keep my playing field as even as possible. And she's telling me all this, and I'm like, uh huh, uh huh, uh huh. Okay, can I go? Because I was trying to clock out and leave. I was like, can I go? Can I leave? Like, please, bro. I get it. Hopefully, I I'm looking at a different job right now because this one sucks. But yeah, I won't be a pushover anymore. Hopefully, if I can land this other job, I not only will be making more money, but I will be able to work in an area that's closer to my other job and closer to my gym, so it's better for me overall. And also, I won't have to hear a 60-year-old woman yell at me all day. That's always going to be a plus. You ever heard like a 60-year-old woman yell in your face? And then like call you names. She calls me names. Like she literally calls me names. She calls me like she'll call me lazy. I forgot to put stickers on these like rice trays. And she called me like she was like, you're lazy." Like, no, I'm not. And the worst part was on that day, my machine broke. So I was literally working like twice as hard because my machine broke. And then she had the nerve to call me lazy. I was about to like snap, man. It's like Fuck you, man. I've been working so hard because you gave me this thing is broken and I asked to fix it and you said no. So like fuck you. You're an asshole. But yeah, that's the moral of this one. Don't be a pushover. Stand up for yourself. Understand boundaries, and when people cross those boundaries, don't set the precedent that you will allow them to do that over and over again because people will do that. I didn't stand for up for myself in like the first 2 weeks. So now everyone thinks I'm a little piece of fucking shit, and they can just fucking say what they want to me. But at the end of the day, everyone at my store is like 5 foot and under, and I'm like 6'4", and I also have like a little bit of muscle on me. Like I don't know. You know, like I could if I wanted to. I could kill everyone with my bare hands if I wanted to. But that's just me. Don't do that. Don't do what I just said, but do uh set boundaries and don't be a pushover. Next episode will be on anger management issues that I have relating to that last quote. Thank you.